Fed remains on hold without raising interest rates. Bitcoin Ethereum collective climax. Tether market share rebounds. Investor trust reaches a new level. Market fundamentals favor Bitcoin's rise. Banker prepares fuel. Do you want to get in the car now? Friend tech is on fire, detonating the SocialFi track. There is a dark horse called DeFi. Worth your attention. Musk dreams of taking down all the banks. Is this going to pave the way for payments on Platform X? Bitget maliciously manipulates tokens. Stealing the chicken will lose the rice. Lost 10 million. Rethinking the world with cryptocurrencies. Master the 24-hour wealth password. Let's slowly become rich together.
Thursday, November 2. Where is the coin chain? My name is Michael, still in Hokkaido. Let us look at the data. Early this morning, the Federal Reserve made a very surprising decision. Call it an accident. In fact, it makes sense. That is to maintain the base interest rate. No change between 5.25-5.50. What do you mean, no interest rate increase? As soon as everyone saw this news, all the major U.S. stock indexes, including cryptocurrencies, everyone has a collective climax. In the statement, the Fed emphasized its goal of curbing inflation, still 2%. This goal has not changed, although I am not considering cutting interest rates now. But Powell said, if inflation is effectively controlled, we'll consider cutting interest rates in the future. So the market went up again. Bitcoin highs so far. It hit $35,649, increased to 0.51% in 24 hours. Ethereum also performs very well. The highest reached $1,857, increased 0.93% in 24 hours. Let us take a look at stable counters. Who is the market leader asked? In the past year, Tether's market share is declining. But recently, Tether releases Q3 reserve report. Display says so far, its market share has climbed to 70%. This shows investors' trust in us is constantly improving, and the report said Tether's cash equivalent, accounting for 85.7% of total reserves. This is indeed a new all-time high for Tether. This means that Tether has ample liquidity, can respond at any time, various fluctuations in the market. At the same time, the report stated that Tether's reserve excess reached $3.02 billion. It also further proves Tether's financial soundness and its predictability. However, although the data in this report are very beautiful, but it does not represent a third-party audit, but it was announced by itself. Its financial report. Let us look at another data. Bitcoin's static supply is slower. Within the next few weeks, SLA has undergone several major changes. Let's see. Proportion of supply 1 year ago reached 68.31%, and 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and 5 years ago. The proportion of static supply is 57%, 40%, and 29%. These data show market fluctuations. In fact, the cyclical nature of Bitcoin are closely related. Let's put history in, bring in historical data to see. November 2021, the peak value of the previous cycle. When Bitcoin price hit 69,000, static supply reaches a record high of 57%. This data shows when Bitcoin reaches its price peak, stability of circulating supply. The stable periods are relatively short, and Bitcoin in September 2020, that is, more than 3 years ago, before the bull market begins, SLA has also hit a record high, reached 41%. The current SLA has reached its peak again. This bodes well for Bitcoin. We have really emerged from the bear market. Let us start the warm-up exercise before starting.
Airplane and Bluebird develop payment functionality. Who will arrive at Web3 first? Where is the end of super apps? Bitget deserves praise for compensating users. Reputation is shattered. You can still use it when you pick it up.
Come and pay attention. Lost nearly half of X. In the last few programs, I told everyone, Musk acquires X. In words we often understand, it is, he's playing a big game. Now employees of Company X received a salary incentive plan. Internal documents show that X will sell for $45 per share. Issue stocks to employees. The current valuation of Company X is $19 billion, compared to Musk's $44 billion a year ago, shrunk by 55%. But in August this year, Musk once boldly predicted that market value of Company X will exceed $440 billion. How to achieve this goal? X is going to develop a new algorithm. I know this tech geek. There will definitely be a big move.
It is reported Musk plans on Platform X launch payment function, and based on this, build X into a live broadcast, recruitment, dating and other functions. Universal app. During the meeting, Musk said he would make X swiftly from Twitter 1 transform into an app for everything, i.e., everything app. In the planning blueprint released by Musk, the most popular ones are: he predicted that X will launch a payment function. Musk expressed hope that X, built into the financial platform of choice for global users, handle all things related to finance, make it possible for everyone to live without a bank account, and stated that they were already applying for relevant licenses. This will be achieved by the end of next year at the latest.
Head of PayPal, Elon Musk, went after this same concept, a sort of all-in-one online banking and everything sort of app that was going to be called X at the time. He was so slavishly devoted to this idea that, in fact, it seems to have gotten him ousted from that job, and that's why Peter Thiel wound up the head of PayPal. So this seems to be something like a kind of maniacal return to something that he was really, really devoted to in a kind of a former life.
Just a few days ago, we're reporting to everyone. When Bosma lost half of his market value, we just told everyone, thanks for Bosma. It must be strategic, and it will definitely be introduced in the payment function. Is it cryptocurrency payment? Let us talk about it later. I believe we will reach that point. On numerous public occasions, Bosma once said he likes China's Wicket very much. To create a platform similar to Wicket, ecological collective. Let everyone be like the Chinese people. Live on Wicket. Pay for work and entertainment expenses. All can be done through Wicket. He is very envious. You want me to say, Bosma? What kind of shameless Wicket do you learn? That Wicket envelope attracts people. But my relatives don't recognize me. Complete with one click. I never discuss it with you. Could it be that this is what you like? Not at all, Westbury. Is it a completely centralized concept? And Miss Bosma, what you are holding in your left hand is X, the world's largest social media. What else is there on the right hand? You still have Dogecoin, the world's largest meme currency organization. You combine the two. Perfect. Think about it.
A few days ago, SBF attorney Mark Cohen said in closing arguments, "Ask the court and jury to find SBF." While running FTX and Alameda Research, always act in good faith. It's real-world miscommunication, errors and delays hurt FTX and the rest of Sam Bankman-Fried's crypto empire, rather than intentionally defrauding. Therefore, he cannot be found guilty of fraud. According to Chain Monitoring, Phantom Foundation attacker today at 1842美元 sold 4127 yen, approximately US 美元 7.6 million. Decentralized Social Protocol. Stanley, founder of Lens Protocol, represented by X, Lens Protocol will be available within 24 hours. Completed migration to V2 version. Bitcoin mining company Cipher Mining Inc. released October operational update. The company produced approximately 428 BTC in October. Average daily output of 15 BTC. Production increased by about 3% compared to last month. According to the official website of U.S. Senator Ted Cruz, he has officially started accepting Bitcoin as a donation to his Senate campaign. Bitcoin payment company OpenNode facilitate transactions. Event payments can be made via on-chain or Lightning Network transactions. Fed remains on hold without raising interest rates. Bitcoin Ethereum collective climax. Tether market share rebounds. Investor trust reaches a new level. Market fundamentals favor Bitcoin's rise. Banker prepares fuel. Do you want to get in the car now? Friend Tech is on fire, detonating the SocialFi track. There is a dark horse called DeFi. Worth your attention. Musk dreams of taking down all the banks. Is this going to pave the way for payments on Platform X? Bitget maliciously manipulates tokens. Stealing the chicken will lose the rice. Lost 10 million. Rethinking the world with cryptocurrencies. Master the 24-hour wealth password. Let's slowly become rich together.
Wednesday, November 1st. Where is the currency chain? I'm Mike. Say hello to everyone in Ho Chi Minh. This time we come to Vietnam, just to support our Vietnamese channel. Go online as soon as possible. Meet the Vietnamese audience as soon as possible. Okay, let us look at the data. Current price of Bitcoin. It is stable at around $34,400, so after breaking through the golden mark of 32,000, for a time, a consolidation state was formed. Preliminarily we can identify it as Bitcoin has reached the 34,000 mark. Let us look at the 4-hour level. Bitcoin consolidated at the 4-hour level. Ascending three-angle pattern. Normally, the ascending triangle is considered to be a relay thorn. Than this relay, there is a high probability that it can be pulled up further. But if we look at it from an hourly level, now the capacity is shrinking, prices are also shrinking. so everyone should pay attention. 34,700 and 34,200, two very important support levels. If Bitcoin rises again, short cycle positions, everyone can sell while rising. Now it is a situation where the bull comes out of nowhere. Let's take a look again. Income across the entire chain. What is the most profitable? Data display. The most profitable in the whole chain is the public chain, followed by DApp. The most profitable public chain is Ethereum. 24-hour income is $2.72 million. The second is Tron. Revenue is $1.47 million, followed closely by Maker, Lido and Winswap. Besides, based on current income comparison, it is still an established public chain and an established DApp. At the front, it is rare to see new competitors emerge. So why do you say the blockchain industry has also begun to roll in? I've seen a lot of projects so far are in a monopoly position, and the new projects are not innovative enough. For example, the Move series public chain, not even ranked. Now I can only watch Move slowly, waiting to be cannibalized by the market. If a new project comes out in the future, to catch up with current established projects, I'm afraid it's hard to reach the sky. Let's take a look again. Instant trading market data. The current leader in the trading market, still Apensa and Blur. Let's make a comparison. Blur's monthly trading volume is 115,700 Ethereum. Apensa 49,600 Ethereum. Blur trading volume, more than twice that of Apensa. However, the number of transactions in Apensa, it has more than 355,000 transactions. Blur only has 150,000 transactions. So explain, Blur is basically traded by large investors. That may exist suspicion of brushing the volume to obtain tokens. But Apensa is different. No coins were issued, and there are more personal trading users, so its data is more realistic. From this point of view, Blur does keep coming, cannibalizing Apensa's market share. But in other words, if Blur didn't issue coins, can it compete with Apensa? Gotta put a question mark. Now Infton is picking up major blue chip projects. There's been a good increase. For example, Punk has increased by 1.9 in 30 days. Bake rose 25% in 30 days. Bake rose 17% in 30 days. This is still good. It is worth noting that Musk said today, Infton is not actually on the blockchain. It's just arrow pointing to a jet. In fact, what Musk said is correct. Infton on Ethereum. It does not exist on the blockchain. What will its future be like? Still a little worrying. Good, please like it. Let's sort out 24 hours. Cryptocurrency news you must follow. Yesterday, October 31st. It is the day when the Bitcoin white paper is officially released. Now this wild boy. It has already been my 15th birthday. It's a teenage stage now. When it was first launched in 2009, Bitcoin trading price is 8 cents. That's $1. Can be exchanged for 1,300 Bitcoins. If you earn 1,300 Bitcoins, now basically, you can be financially free. Just do whatever you want. If you don't want to do something, don't do it. Bitcoin price today, it is $34,300. Compared with the initial transaction price, increased 42.87 million times. The total market capitalization is now, it has exceeded $670 billion. And now Bitcoin has become the basis for many institutions and retail investors. Competing investment targets, even in last year's bear market, Bitcoin is also the highest rising investment target. None of them. Bitcoin is now called a tool to fight inflation, called digital gold and more. Along the way, many people thought that Bitcoin threatens dollar dominance. Of course, these are our personal. Some symbols projected on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still Bitcoin. Since 2011, after Bitcoin breaks through $1, Bitcoin went through multiple bull-bear alternations. So with this year, Bitcoin price keeps rising. Glassnode latest data display. Bitcoin profit address already reached 39.1 million. This number, but it hit a record high.
Looking back in history, we discover the last time this happened, exactly 2021, bull market peak period. The number of profitable Bitcoin addresses at that time reached no high of 38.1 million. Bitcoin price is also approaching all-time high of 70,000. Could this bode well for Bitcoin's price? Has reached a relatively high point. The next trend may face a callback. But Bitcoin will usher in next. Bitcoin spot ETF and have incentives. Will the last situation repeat itself? Still need to continue to observe. In addition, analysts at asset management firm Bernstein forecast in one report, Bitcoin price will be in mid-2025. Reach US 150,000.
Okay, this is interesting. The company's forecast high, it's about $150,000. Then a big V-like system will move. Prediction theory. The next bull market, Bitcoin can basically reach $1.5 million. Some people even predict that the next bull market, Bitcoin cannot break through previous high. It can't break 70,000. Almost 80,000, you have to go down. So you think Bitcoin's next bull run, how high can it reach? Write your answer in the comment area. We know today is Bitcoin's 15th anniversary celebration. By November 1, 2025. Let's go back again. Look at today's comment section. If anyone predicts the price, the closest price to that day, we might consider giving him one. Middles from our column. Worth 1 ethereum. Okay, next. When Pooh sells millions and brags about herself, we will also report it, our own news. Indeed, our channel. On October 29, 2019, upload the first program from the beginning to now. It took 4 years. We have gone from childhood to now. Can be mass-produced daily. A situation in a 15-minute program. In fact, during this process, inseparable from all members and follower support, we are in the live broadcast on the 29th. I have given you a lot of benefits. Many people think that the live broadcast was too long, nearly 3 hours. So today we will be proud of yourself. Bring us anniversary benefits. Let us condense it and tell everyone how to get it. What are the benefits?
CoinChain hit on the occasion of its 4th anniversary celebration. In order to meet the needs of users in different regions. First of all, the currency chain will be launched one after another. Vietnamese, Korean, Japanese, Thai, Indian and other small language channels. Secondly, in order to give back, always accompany us. Fans and family members who have passed by now. CoinChain Hisai also launched a series of promotions. One of the most striking. It's exclusive to us. Launch of CoinChain Medal NFT. Members currently enjoy 0.9 Ether. Mint CoinChain Medal and enjoy 5 to 5 dividends by channel. Users with Little Nurse Pass card. You can add one more mint. In addition, during the 4th anniversary, November th to November 6, users who meet the conditions, recharging electricity charges can enjoy the expansion policy. To celebrate one of our anniversary, we bought 19 XP and bought 10 units. Give me the same machine. And the electricity bill of 500 is included at the same time. Expand everyone by 20, expand them by 20. In other words, normally you rush inside. There is an electricity bill of 500. Today is your anniversary and after purchasing, then I'll charge you 600 for electricity. It's equivalent to buying a machine. I got an extra 100 electricity bill. And if you buy 10 units, you'll get one for free.
The medal really represents our column. Highest rights. If we still have narratives in the future, medals are also eligible for priority participation. Obtain the right to airdrop. The other thing is mining. On the matter of mining, I have stepped on pits and climbed on them, but I have never suffered a loss. Calculate an account for everyone. Takes a minute on this. For a model with not too high computing power, you pay the electricity bill every day. Deduct all miscellaneous expenses. How much does it cost you to get one Bitcoin? It's $26,000. There is a difference of more than 7,600 yuan from the spot price. Sninaton Pro you get for the cost. It's more than $22,000. Cost to you and spot. It's more than twice the difference. So if it is 21, if this has a computing power of more than 200 tons, then your monetary cost, probably more than 10,000 yuan. Can you tell me whether it smells good or not? And the S21 has no. Before features are put on the shelves next year, we will use other machines to make up for you. I believe it will never stop, only here with us. can be realized.
Airplane and Bluebird develop payment functionality. Who will arrive at Web3 first? Where is the end of super apps? Bitget deserves praise for compensating users. Reputation is shattered. You can still use it when you pick it up.
We have summarized it now. An attitude of foreign media and Chinese-speaking media. Probably everyone thinks that this wave of Bitcoin breaking through the $35,000 mark, or Bitcoin spot, ETH expectations drive. Now Bitcoin has set a record. Price has hit 16-month high. Now it is back to around $34,500. So now many communities are shouting behind the cow's return. What everyone is paying attention to is actually, are there any new funds, problems flowing into the market? Now I tell you, many institutions and investors. In fact, it is the same as the news. Everyone is betting.
We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now.
In addition to many investors bullish on Bitcoin spot ETFs, from the data perspective, changes in BTC holdings, position less than 100 BTC. The overall trend is still towards reduction. Users holding more than 100 BTC. Almost all are in an increasing trend. Digital asset investment products has increased to $33 billion, and total inflows over the past 4 weeks reached $179 million. 84 of the funds inflows into Bitcoin investment products, resulting in year-to-date capital inflows, reached $315 million. CME BTC futures on October 23rd, breaking the 100,000 BTC mark for the first time. Open interest continues to rise. And CME Bitcoin derivatives contract market share is quickly approaching Binance.
In fact, let us talk about the good news. It should be considered a victory in the Ripple lawsuit at the earliest. Later, Grayscale won the lawsuit. What is more, what everyone thinks about this? What do you expect from spot ETFs? So everyone see. The next few days, Ripple will have close to 1 billion. Ripple token worth $600 million will be unlocked soon. This means that Ripple's selling pressure will be heavy, but he will have enough funds. Go and lay out your favorite track. Recently, the founder of Ripple, Jeb McCaleb, declared he's going to enter the big AI market.
I also think that we're pretty far off still, but I think one interesting thing is that it's pretty clear that it will happen. There will be some worldwide, ubiquitous payment method, like some digital currency. It just makes so much sense, given the way the internet works and given how global the world is now. It doesn't make sense to have all these different currencies. They should all just be one common language, essentially, that people can interact with. So I think the route is inevitable. It's just how we end up getting there.
From Ripple co-founder Jeb McCaleb's attitude towards the development of cryptocurrency, we can see that Ripple's cryptocurrency path will definitely diversify. Voltage Park, a company owned by Ripple that focuses on AI cloud computing, recently announced that it has purchased advanced chips produced by NVIDIA worth approximately $500 million and plans to lease computing power to companies in need of AI computing. Voltage Park CEO Eric Park said in an interview that as of now, Voltage Park has 24,000 high-performance graphics cards H100 produced by NVIDIA, and they plan to provide low-cost AI cloud computing services to help alleviate the problem, the global shortage of AI chips. In addition, Voltage Park also plans to establish NVIDIA AI chip clusters in Texas, Virginia and Washington, USA. Some of the chips have already been put into use, and it plans to put all the chips it owns into full use by February.
And plans to do so by February. All chips it owns, fully put into use. Many friends in Silicon Valley told me that. Many companies in the United States now all start all in AI track. Go start your own business. Many people also resigned. Start using AI to run your own business. But I see that now in China. Many economic and legal circles, or some big verses at the application level, Everyone is badmouthing ChatGPT and badmouthing AI. Their point of view is that the development of artificial intelligence may affect the real economy. I thank you. You can't even use ChatGPT. You don't have to worry about this anymore. If you want a politically correct expression, I think you'd better save yourself some trouble. Let us take a look at the big events in the currency circle.
Web3 Credential Data Network Galx issued a statement saying, introducing powered by Alva. Chatbot Galx AI will be integrated on the Galx website. Telegram, Discord will be launched soon. In mobile app, data display. Cryptosphere October 2023. Total of 75 financings occurred. Cumulative financing amount is approximately $426 million. It is the amount of financing in the past 4 years. Lowest month, down 63% year-on-year. Infura issued a statement on the X platform. Optimism testnet on Sepolia has been supported. Developers can now convert test environments to move to this testnet using the new Sepolia testnet API endpoint. Update the configuration of a service or DApp. A few days ago, Algorand Ventures announced invested in PRE game Fractal Monsters. The specific amount was not disclosed. Team plans to leverage new funding, continue to create online PvP experiences, developing a Steam version of the game, and expand beyond the digital realm. According to Dune Data, Blur's NFT lending platform Blend, total transaction volume has reached $2.56 billion. Total loans reached 25,533. The current number of independent borrowers on the platform is 5,960. The number of independent borrowers is 3,263.
The above is the entire content of today's program. I'm Ho Kai Min. I'm here to support our Vietnamese channel. You can look forward to it. Welcome to join our membership. Come and enjoy us. All community bonuses. We hope to be with you in the bull market. Keep calm. Let us slowly become rich together. See you tomorrow.